So my computer just turned off at 23% battery, which is unusual, but I guess I keep it plugged in all the time. So yeah, my last clip got cut short, but that's fine, because the second one was 18 minutes long. Okay, so we know how to cut things, we know how to leave labels, we know how to reduce really loud parts. That's basically it for, like, the pass-through in terms of, like, what the basic editing will be. Like, there's, like, we don't do background music or anything like that. Yeah, so right now this one is cut up a lot. So I think I will figure out where character creation ends and where play begins, and I will separate them. I'll show you how to separate them.
The stacks, the verbs, bunch of name stuff. So you live somewhere around the stacks.
Oh yeah, that's great. I can just walk over them all. Yeah. Is there no bridge between the stacks and the...
Okay, I think that's still character creation.
Do you want to have
Top stacking Hall of Fame is still here?
It's still here.
Yes. Let's see.
It's not spooky at all. What are you talking about?
I love it.
So now you are at your grandma's house.
I'm making breakfast.
Do you want to be? What's like?
So
Name like a friend that you can be on the cell phone with that I can just have like an intro. So be interrupted by this.
Elena, who is a friend from back when I lived in Washington, D.C., as opposed to Washington, the state.
Good. And also, good name pull. But this is in play, so I have to figure out where... actually...
D.C. as a...
I'm gonna leave a note. I don't know Scory's character name yet, so... I will just leave myself notes everywhere to sort of help me put together a plot line. This is more important for me when I haven't been in the episode and I don't know what the plot line is. Do what you will. That helps you. You don't have to leave plot points if you don't want to.
Which is the industrial area. The stacks, the verbs, bunch of name stuff. So you live somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's great. I can just walk over them all.
Yeah.
Is there no bridge between the stacks and the... You just walk through the verbs. I'm feeling this together. Come get it.
So you've do you want to...
Okay, that's definitely still play. You can see that the playback was skipping. That's because I was hitting the right arrow key.
Around.
Great. I can just... Yeah. Is there no back from the... Through the...
Every time I do that, it'll jump you forward a second. You can also do it with left.
Bunch of name stuff. Names.
But it won't go past the starting point. I'm continuously clicking it so that the file isn't actually playing, even though it's trying. I don't know what up and down do.
Name stuff. So you live somewhere around the stacks.
Oh yeah, that's great. I can just walk over them all.
Down basically also made the line go into the label track. I don't really know how you would use that. Feel free to explore things.
There it is. near the stacks, which is the industrial area. Is the stacks, the verbs. Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Not entirely. Oh boy, this is gonna be really loud.
Yeah.
Speaker breaking. I'm not even gonna like listen to that beyond that, and I'm gonna take that down. I'm just gonna do that. That looks really silly.
Makes the noise, but nothing happens.
Yeah. That's still pretty rough. Jeez.
Like, makes the noise, but nothing happens. The noise sounds.
Gosh, I mean, maybe that sounds better in headphones, but we'll see. I'll just leave it like that for now, and more headphone work later. But now, let's see.
All right, we'll do a quick little scene. You wake up.
Okay, that might be it. I'm just gonna leave a blank note there. Start. Well, no, I'll label it start.
Roll a hard failure.
Yeah.
Mark experience.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, wait, you get
Oh yeah, I do. I get up to 6. Yeah, that'll be great.
It's still very bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so on a miss, you're required to do something terrible.
I think they're talking about play instead of some theoretical. What do I do if I miss?
1775.
Yeah, for hundreds of years, Britain's been kind of around.
In the forest.
1790 between the articles.
Yeah. Anyway, they're not like on retainer with. They're not like on retainer with the ERA, but like occasionally the ERA will be like, "Hey, listen."
We need some muscle in this one.
Yeah.
The inclusion of isn't too crucial.
Hey, listen.
We need some muscle in this one.
Yeah. Your forest is also in.
If someone starts a sentence and then switches the word, you can just get rid of the start of a sentence. Unless it was, like, important. It probably wasn't, though.
We need some muscle in this one.
Yeah. Your forest is also in danger. I'll note that Rin does not actually care about the forest, but they do.
I don't know if this is play or not. Rin is kinda in error.
Did Earth get magic too? What happened?
So, I can't tell when Zach's doing a voice or doing a bit. God, the leveling was not great. It's okay, though. We'll make it work.
Alright, so we talked about you knowing Rin. I want you all to have at least 2 relationships. Two ways that you
Okay,
have...
this is definitely character creation. CC for character creation.
Well, dude, chill.
Yeah, no, I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Because...
Okay, so these parts are, like, loud, but they're just dipping into loudness, so it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Because...
And once again, I don't have headphones in to be sure, but it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Because, there's actually divine guidance that someone would hear, that guy actually saw the thing that we've been hunting.
Yeah. You saw the thing that I saw when I was young, but no, hang on, no, just
Yeah, and then there's other stuff rolled in there. That's pretty objectionable.
No.
Yeah, I saw that thing you're talking about. I milked it too. Whoa.
What? Okay, now.
Wait, what? Fuck.
That's a little bit far.
Yeah. Cool down, Luke.
So,
Luke is the name.
when was at what point did you actually run into,
When I was
genuine proof that there was something supernatural?
about 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, so that's like backstory stuff.
Alright. Well, great. So, let's.
So George shows up at his grandmother's house.
Yeah. So,
Okay, that might be starting.
On the national and state level.
they weren't sure they were going to get national, so they shot for state. Wouldn't you know it? They both said yes. Alright.
This is a lot of nothing.
Let's.
So George shows up at his house.
Yeah. So, you.
Oh, wait. At the beginning of the mystery. Is this the beginning of the mystery?
It is indeed.
Alright.
Okay. So Ethan is starting one of his playbook moves, which means they're actually playing. So.
Let's.
So George shows up at his grandmother's house.
Yeah. So, you.
Oh, wait. At the beginning of the mystery. Is this... At the beginning of the mystery. Is this the beginning of the mystery?
It is indeed.
Alright.
I'm going to start there because this was a lot of, starting and stopping and interrupting, which is totally fine. That's how people talk, but it doesn't add anything to the listen back.
At the beginning of the mystery. Is this the beginning of the mystery?
It is, indeed.
Alright.
Okay, great. We're going to start with Ethan doing his move. End of CC. Start of 4.1. Okay, cool. So character creation took about 24 minutes. That's not that long. So if the file is 4 hours long, then there's 3.5 hours of play. So great. There's just under 2 hours if you cut them in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to get rid of the character creation and make it its own file. So you're going to start. You're going to hit new. Just like a Word document or Excel or whatever, this is a separate instance. So, go here. Find where that starting was. Here it is. Hit shift, oh, not that, shift left, no. I usually click and drag to the end, but honestly, there's probably a better way to do this. Interesting, right? Clicking doesn't do anything.
They weren't sure they were going to get national, so they shot for state. Wouldn't you know it? They both said yes.
Oops, I undid my note. It doesn't really matter that much. I'll just show you how I do it since I don't know a shortcut for this. Click where you want it to be. Scroll out. You can, oh great. It's this one. So click that and drag to the beginning. Be sure that the bottom is highlighted too. Hit Control X. Go to your new thing, Control V. It'll take a little while because I just highlighted 20 minutes of audio. But it has pasted it in. It hasn't pasted the labels. Hold on. I don't think I actually highlighted the labels. Oh yeah, I didn't actually highlight the labels. So be sure everything is highlighted. If you see the little timer symbol, you haven't highlighted everything. Hit undo on that. Okay, great. So now, yes, the labels have gotten in. So now we just have the character creation part. So I'm going to save this. I'm just going to call this Monster of the Week. I'm going to call this character creation for 4 because I don't remember. Like, for character creation episodes, they're technically episode 0, part whatever. But I don't remember. I think it's episode 0, part 3, but I don't remember offhand, so I'll just name it for this. And cool. Now that has saved, so I can close that. We're going to keep working on that in a minute, but now you can see these are the character creation files, and this is the regular file. I'm going to put these down here. Can work on them later. So yeah, that is how you can cut things apart in large swaths. It's just cut it out, paste it into a new file. Just try to be sure that you actually accomplish all of those things. If you cut it out and then like close the program without pasting it into something new and you save it, then like, oh no, you're gonna have to go find that again later. Which is why it's great to leave so many notes and take note of like roughly where you are. Like I said, oh, okay, it ended around 24 minutes. Like if I fucked up or my computer turned off or whatever, I got distracted, I had to leave the house, it was on fire. You could go back later, assuming your house hadn't burned down, and be like, okay, it was around 24 minutes, and then reduce the time that you needed to do that step. This wasn't too much stuff. I'm going to end this screen recording.